Hey, Virgo seekers. Okay. Um, I don't know why I'm excited to talk to you. I mean, not that one should not be excited to talk to you. I mean, obviously you're awesome. I just normally like I just turn on the camera and I just talk to all of you guys, all my seekers. But for some reason I feel a little bit excited. Maybe someone feels excited to talk to you. Maybe they're thinking how to say something to you or just having a conversation with you and it gets them a little bit anxious, but in a good way, like in a excited way. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and if you're intuitively guided. Obviously, if you want to spy on a Virgo and you're a cross watcher, you're also welcomed, as long as you're doing that through here and not actually spying on them. Don't do stalker, stalky. Don't be a stan. Okay. But, talk to them. Talk to the Virgo. I'm getting, if you're a cross watcher, talk to them. Just tell them what's on your heart. So, Virgo, someone is really considering just laying it all out there, you know. There it is. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, and Knight of Cups. Something is changing and they want to express themselves through or via that change. So maybe a change in circumstances, change in reality, a movement of some sort. And they're like, Virgo, we need to sit down. We need to talk. Um, and it's very heartfelt. It's very sincere. It's very sweet. It's very positive, and very caring. And very honest. They're going to wear their heart on their sleeve. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is not someone who's normally would be used to doing like that or does it, or maybe they'll surprise you a little bit because maybe you're not used to getting it from them. Maybe you're used to experiencing the King of Pentacles vibe more like the professional, maybe even strict, systematic, by the rules kind of person. Um, but they've been carrying a lot of feels, Five of Cups. And I'm getting that they've been hiding it. They've been cloaking it, right? They've been cloaking their sentiment. But now they're like pacing forward and expressing it very openly. This could be a change within themselves. But something has happened, a sense of loss of some sort that they're experiencing that makes them, okay, well, I can't also lose Virgo, or I can't lose Virgo, something like that. It's interesting. I'm still not seeing you in here. I'm tapped into their energy. The cards show me their energy. Um, but you're still being like, oh, there you are. Queen of Cups. You're like, no, I'm a part of this. In the Hierophant. So this is a relation. There's a relationship between the two of you, an existing type of relationship. You could actually already be together. It could be a couple. If not a couple, then you're very close friends, or you're working together, or you're under the same organization or structure or school of some sort. But there has been some conflict, some sabotage I'm hearing. Five of Wands. And I feel like they've been experiencing a sense of disappointment. So the Five of Wands conflict that we've seen, something about it, they were a part of it. Okay, they were a part of that conflict or a part of that issue. But now something about what stands behind that conflict and that issue, maybe the reason for it or the engine for it, has either disappointed them or fell to the sidelines or to the wayside, more accurately. Um, so it kind of drops the issue, drops the conflict, drop the resistance, and that's what makes them able to express themselves to you, to speak with you in this matter, to open up to you, to share with you whatever this is. The Hermit. So there's something very lonely and solitary about this energy, and I think this is where you come in a little bit with the Hermit. Like maybe this has made you feel isolated or secluded or lonely, or maybe you've isolated yourself from the situation because it's been painful. Um, but there is a deep, profound, both spiritual and emotional and mental truth here coming to the forefront with the Hierophant and the Hermit. There's deep wisdom, but there's also walking away from a way of the way this wisdom has been expressed. There's almost like, I need to take my own path. I need to understand how this feels for me outside of the structure or outside of the habitual expression of this thing. And it's like maybe you've been distancing yourself, Virgo. Maybe you've been taking some time off. Um, or maybe you were distanced. Maybe you were pushed into that. Again, Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like there's this conflict or battle or fight, and you're just kind of on the side of it, being affected by it, even though you're not a part of it. So it's like, you guys want to fight, you guys want to argue, fine, but don't let it affect me or hurt me or come at my expense, which it has apparently. So you're like turning your back to it. You're like, enough. I feel like you're being moved by this Queen of Cups energy of like your own truth of the heart. The Lovers and the Fool, beautiful. So it's time to make, this is a big life changing decision where you decide that you're the only one that can make this decision for yourself when it comes to your path, be it what your faith is, what you believe in, what you want to do for yourself, what kind of a future you see for yourself. And you're like, I need to pave that road for me. And even if it's lonely, at least I'm able to authentically be loyal to my spirit and to my path and to my dharma or to my destiny and so on and so forth. And it takes courage, and it takes kind of being a lone wolf in a way, kind of taking yourself out of the crowd. But then there's this person. So I can't say that it's completely lonely. There's still, maybe this person is a part of this situation that had made you feel this way. Um, and I guess whether or not they continue with you on this path with the choice of the Lovers and the Fool depends on what it is they say and how it is that you take it and what it is that maybe you or both of you decide. There's great love here with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. There's genuine intent with the Knight of Cups. Sorry, with the Knight of Cups. But the Hermit says, let's stop and make sure that this is real. And then if it is real, then we act upon it and behave accordingly. And if it's not, we part ways, or whatever the case may be. It might vary amongst different viewers out there. But this feels like a make it or break it kind of moment, a crossroad of some sort. But the fact that the Fool is there, it shows me that you and or them are acting from a place that is very brave, very courageous, and very truthful. And that's the most important thing. It takes courage either way. It takes courage to connect. It takes courage to separate. But uh, the sentiment that I got from this person of being very excited to talk to you and very um, emotional and very loving, I think they care a great deal about you, Virgo. So let's see. Let's continue with this reading. Third time's a charm. It tried to come out into this reading twice by being at the bottom of the deck, and now it's like, I'm here. Five of Wands. This is to tell you, Virgo, that there has been a lot of dispute and conflict and issue regarding the situation, regarding the two of you. A few people involved with this Five of Wands. This is not just like one or two people. I don't feel it to be discreet. There has been disagreement. There has been, and you have been like this, I don't know, caught in the middle. The good news is that after Five of Wands, if wisdom is involved, there comes the Six of Wands, victory. So you have the ability to bring this all together and create alignment. Now, it's not to say that everyone is going to agree with you or with this person, with the two of you, maybe. It's not to say that everyone will be satisfied and happy. It does to say that this will be resolved in the best way possible and in alignment with what is your wand, what is your will, what is your heart, what is your truth, what is your fire. We can't make everybody happy. We can try. It is possible to bring people together in a common goal, and maybe they will, you know, come around, and maybe they won't. I think what it's saying is it doesn't matter. The Death card followed by the Eight of Pentacles. It doesn't matter because it can't matter. I see a very clear paved path of your destiny, of your dharma, of your choices from the soul, from the spirit, from the heart. And there's no looking back. The Lovers, the Fool, the Death card, there is no looking back. Um, so if this person hops on the train with you, you're doing this together, but if they don't, that's it. And the Eight of Pentacles, take this profound change, transformation, one step at a time. Don't expect yourself to reach ultimate results and satisfaction and understanding right away. It will take time, right? It will take effort. It will take trial and error. Just keep going, keep doing it. Keep believing in yourself and do it one step at a time. You're deciding to just focus and invest in what it is that you know for yourself, for sure. And like whatever other people have to say, that's for them and on them. And if it's aligning with you and if it's connecting with you, wonderful. And if it doesn't, you have pretzeled yourself into trying to make things harmonious and okay and agreeable, but sometimes that's just not possible. Um, so I feel like it's not very bright. Suddenly we lost a little bit of the light. Let's bring it back. Okay, that's fine. You can see me either way. Here. Okay. Pretty much the same, but that's okay. um, Tell me more about this King of Cups, please, for Virgo, for this process, for this conversation. Oh, they're really going through it. Nine of Swords. They're really feeling the situation, and they really want to resolve things with you. They don't know what to do. There's a sense of feeling helpless. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my God, this is wonderful. Two of Cups, 10 of Cups, and Six of Wands. So remember the Six of Wands I spoke of after the Five of Wands? So you're doing it, you're getting it, and it's happening with cooperation with this person. See the Two of Cups that he's holding here and he's offering? It becomes the Two of Cups of both of you. You're sharing these cups, and that creates more abundance and more cups. As soon as you take it outside of you and kind of join forces, right? It manifests a lot more abundance. So your half cup full, their half cup full doesn't just create one cup, it creates 10 cups. I'm recording this close to Hanukkah, the Jewish holiday of miracles, where the Maccabees have managed to defeat the Greeks that were taking over ancient Israel, 2nd century BC. Wow, that was 2,200 years ago. And they managed, and the Greeks at the time, the Greek Empire was very oppressive to the Jewish people. They weren't allowed to practice any of their religious or ethnic culture beliefs. They were forced to behave Hellenistically or to die. Very, very oppressive, which is what the Jewish people unfortunately have been used to in the past millennia from other empires. Um, it symbolizes, okay, I deflect a little bit. The reason I mention Hanukkah is because when the Maccabees, the Jewish people at the time, the Israelites, won against all odds um, by being surrounded, they then had one drop of oil to light the menorah at the temple, at their Temple Mount. That was the second temple that was restored. Yeah. The second time the temple was restored, and that was the second temple. Anyway, why do I go into so much detail? They had just one drop of oil to light the menorah, and it should have lasted for a few hours, but it ended up lasting for 8 days. So it was the miracle of light. Right? So something that is supposed to be just for a little bit becomes so much more. Maybe the love in it, the hope in it, the truth in it manifests it. Um, it's like 10 timelines condensed into one timeline and become a way broader timeline. Several lifetimes get condensed into one lifetime. Kind of unifies energy that has been split and fragmented into different parallel realities or different parallel lifetimes. Um, in linear thought process, it's past lifetime, future lifetime, whatever. But it gets a few of them. It's condensed into one. This is what is happening. Oh, okay. This just took a complete broader turn. Hold on. You're breaking through You're collapsing a few timelines into one. It's like uniting a few fractured aspects of the soul into one, and then the soul feels more, the all soul feels more complete, more wholesome. Um, it's like bringing together a few broken pieces of a vase, and then it's closer to feeling wholesome. Maybe it can also hold water now to a certain degree. Sorry, I just got tapped into this really fascinating energy, so I'm trying to kind of um, process it cognitively so that I can explain this to you. Um, I'm hearing it's now or never. Um, with the Ten of Cups here and the Two of Cups, that's especially with the King and Queen of Cups already on the table, and the Lovers, there's like, so this is definitely love. There's no other way of interpreting it, right? Definitely to do with romance, with romantic love, um, coming together, even having a family. I feel like this is really weird for you to hear, Virgo. You're like, no, that doesn't make any sense, or that's not applicable, or that's not possible. I'm not one to tell you what is possible or what is not possible for you. Um, Sadhguru said, leave the impossible for nature. It's not yours to define what is impossible, which I really like and really appreciate. Um, so, take it or not, up to you. But I do see a very heartfelt expression, and then conflict and strife and change and discomfort and choices. But ultimately, it leads to this. Now, personally, the way I analyze life, I think it's worth it, but I will leave it up to you guys to decide that for yourself. Um, the big events and big shifts are bound. Oh, the Dark Ten of Pentacles, you can't make this stuff up. Oh my gosh, hold on. And the Star, okay, we're gonna leave you here. The truth comes out about some lies and deceit. Maybe this has to do with the Five of Wands. Well, I thought it couldn't get better than Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, but Ten of Pentacles, the Star, and the World. This is ooh, I did not expect this reading. Yeah, I'm picking up on disbelief from you. Um, you're like, no, that's not possible, not for me. Leave what's impossible to nature, Virgo. There are three tens on the table: Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. And there's the World and the Star. This does have to do with your higher soul. Um, there is a galactic aspect to this, a cosmic aspect to this, um, a bigger story that this is just a chapter of. So there will be so much more to come. It's almost like the start of this. It's like reading a book, not knowing that there's an entire mythology, and there's a prequel and a sequel, and there's so much more to find out about this and to experience. So that's really exciting. Um, I'm hearing self-love, so maybe you want to practice self-love regardless, no matter what the circumstances that you're in are. Just be like, nothing matters. I love myself regardless. Um, that could be very beneficial. Ace of Cups, this reading is just getting better and better. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. It will require faith. The star here in the Ace of Cups. It will require faith. It will require cooperation, but not in a way that holds or tries to understand or analyze or um, control the exact narrative of how things will turn out to be. You know, just do the best you can, one step at a time. Focus on breathing, focus on self care, regardless of what happens around you, regardless of what this person says to you or doesn't say to you, regardless of what anybody does or doesn't do. Um, I'm also getting that your aura stays clean. That's really nice. That's cool. That you don't let it stick to you, right? Don't let it stick to you energetically. Don't create um, energetic baggage, trauma-based energetic baggage. Don't hold it in your body. Maybe have like guide your own self-guided meditation where you ask your body to let go of any trauma that is held in the body, that is stored there, so that you're not unconsciously operating from that place of trauma, thinking it's your free choice or your logic or whatever the case may be. Um, okay, stay magic, stay true, stay free. I love you. Bye for now.